Bruce, put yourself up for leadership.
I don't want to be a leader. I didn't come here to be a leader, so...
Sounds like it.
No, I don't think that we need one. I think we just need a bit more sense of personal responsibility from everybody to get us through to the end now.
The 13 men are in their 4th week of survival. Extreme hunger and a division about how best to find food has pulled the group apart.
So are we really doing more slogs round the island or die?
Even a successful catch hasn't healed the broken group.
What did you just do towards me?
I think the point is that tensions are now running high. We desperately need a leader now.
In the wild, when people are under pressure and your life is on the line, you've got to do all you can to keep a group cohesive and together.
Tony, I'd like to call a meeting in 15 minutes.
Because when it's together, it's strong. It's not strong when it's fragmented and broken.
I'd like to call a meeting.
I'm in.
43-year-old director Matt lives with his partner and daughter in East London and has some experience of filming in hostile environments.
But if there's conflict every day and it's Lord of the Flies, essentially, there's a risk of not working together as a cohesive team. That's the nightmare situation. What I'd like to think is that we're all pretty sensible and we all get on with it and we all, we all thrive in the environment and really make something good happen. There's just something on my mind I wanted to sort of share with you. I think it's no secret that there are fracture lines appearing within our group. That's no secret. We could think about electing a leader, someone who can, bring unity to all of us.
I think we're too late into this to suddenly come up with a whole new structure which is going to
Well, I disagree, Rupert. I sort of believe in seizing the moment, and I think this is the moment to seize it.
I think it's way too late.
Mate, I think this is the time to seize the moment, and, if we're going to let this moment pass, then I think we're all doing ourselves a disservice.
If a leader is elected, it will be the leader's job to make sure that everyone is doing the things they've undertaken to do.
I fully understand why you're saying it, because I agree that we are kind of drifting.
I mean, I agree we need to go out and do stuff, but that's down to your personal responsibility and commitment to this project on every single person. I think a leader's a really bad idea.
It's not like we all have to be like all hail to the leader and be scared of him or anything like that.
But that's not what we've been told to do, though.
Finish, please,
yeah. But
so
it's an argument, Dan. People interject.
I know, but you don't. The way
I'm
that
letting
the
you finish.
conversation goes is one person
yeah.
says something and the other person says something. It goes like that, one backwards and forwards, rather than speak over the top.
Matt also proposes the elected leader organises a party to unite the group.
To stitch those fracture lines together and come back together again as a group of 13.
We could just say we have a project, and that is the sorting out of our camp and the preparation for a celebration.
So would it be a better comment to say we're electing a project manager rather than a leader?
If you want to call it a project manager and someone's in charge of building up for the celebrations, fine.
If that's something we should all vote upon rather than voting for a leader, then maybe that's the way forward.
I will second your proposal.
Thank you, Tony.
Second your proposal.
Shall we put it to a vote, gentlemen? Those in favour, put your arms in the air, please.
Pretty unanimous. That's fantastic, guys.
Can I suggest that those who want to put their names forward as a candidate do so now? Chris, thanks, CB.
CB. Sam.
Put my hat in the ring.
I'll go for it.
And Saki.
Saki.
Exactly.
I'm going to put my name forward as well.
Excellent.
Just to throw something in.
Hey.
Come on.
Excellent.
Bruce, put yourself up for leadership.
I don't want to be a leader. I didn't come here to be a leader, so...
Sounds like it.
No, I don't think that we need one. I think we just need a bit more sense of personal responsibility from everybody to get us through to the end now.
So, just had a very interesting meeting about appointing well, originally it started as a leader, but I think Rupert's very uncomfortable with that term. But essentially it is a leader, but we've called it a project manager.
How did you think the meeting went?
Rupert was very opposed to being there being a leader, having assumed that role himself for most of the last 3 weeks.
Across the island, 4 of the men are preparing for their first election.
So, Rupert, what are you up to, mate?
Looking for small round voting tokens for the upcoming, somewhat pointless election.
You think it's pointless? For the last 2.5 weeks, you virtually did become the leader, Rupert.
I don't know. I mean, I guess maybe I don't think that actually needs to be kind of elected for that to work. I think kind of leadership comes naturally in a way. I think electing somebody is difficult.
I'm glad he didn't want to be the leader. He's a control freak. He thinks he knows best all the time. He's just basically all.
Right, everyone, welcome to the first Shorley Island election.
One by one, the candidates outline their vision for a united, efficient camp.
Right. So we're all supposed to come up with a manifesto about how we're going to run this project. I don't have a manifesto. I have a work ethic.
Everybody around the room has got a vision.
I would go around everybody individually and speak to them one-on-one what they would like to do.
We need to share the same idea. Our ideas need to be collective.
I'm not here to bark orders at people. All I'm asking, you give of your best.
Everybody should be able to look each other in the eye, shake hands, and say, we may have had our differences, but I respect you.
The only thing I would do would be to facilitate the smoother running and efficiency of this camp so that over there, by that bonfire, we have 13 torches, we light that fire, we sing at the top of our voices, and we leave with our hands held motherfucking high.
That was powerful, man.
All 4 men have made their pleas, but there's a last-minute candidate.
Right. Let's go for it, Ryan.
Yep. The people who stepped forward, I honestly looked and I thought, you know what, I can do a better job than they can. So I've stepped up. Hi, everyone. I know people might think it's a bit of a joke candidate, but I really do think this is my time to shine. Basically, I don't really like to be organised, but the thing is, when I want to be, I can be very hyper-organised. And I'd like the chance to prove to you all that I'm not a complete and that I could do it, and I could make a good job.
Okay. Very good. That's great, man. Well done. Thank you. Each candidate has his own token. So, for example, Saki has almonds, Ryan has snails, Sam has shells, Fletch has inedible nuts, and CB has a nice, delicate piece of palm leaf.
Each member of the group must now vote, placing their chosen token in the coconut ballot box.
I'm really excited.
I'm very excited. Shall I get the coconut?
Release the coconut.
Release the coconut.
It's like the National Lottery on a Saturday night, isn't it?
Here we go.
In wilderness situations, when everything is on the line, you really see what matters in a leader.
And if the men are to survive the rest of their time on the island, electing the right leader could make all the difference.
Matt is the official returning officer.
Whoever does win this, I think it's really important that we all get behind them. You know, even if it's not our favourite candidate and stuff like that.
Well said, Cliff. Well said.
And the winner is...
That is a clear winner.
Saki!
I hope that I make you all proud at the end of this fucking journey. And we can all say that we came, we saw, and we conquered.
Well said. Okay, mate.
Thank you.
Saki absolutely cleaned up. He got 7 votes. The rest of us got 6 to share between us. So I'm really, really pleased. And I think he bridges that gap between the 2 groups that are splintering off a little bit. He's pally with the younger lot, but he's also got the respect of the older contingent. So I think it'd be really good to bring everyone together.
A leader serves, essentially. It's not there to kind of sit on the throne, it's there to serve people. And I remember always being told that nobody cares how much you know until they know how much you care. And for a leader, that is critical, that people know you care for them.